the athletes' presentation. And now, please welcome the athletes competing in women's up to 86 kilograms category Group B. Introducing for the athletes, representing Thailand, Narintip Onrat. Representing India, Arunmoli Arunagiri. Representing Philippines, Katrina Marie Hernandez. Representing Australia, Shania Zoni. And representing Turkmenistan, Maria Kotel Ekiyeva.
So all set for the final day of individual action. It's day 5 of 6 in Bangkok for these 2026 Asia-Oceania Paralympic Championships. Women's 86 kilo final. To begin the up to 86 kilo, we've got 5 in Group B and 6 in Group A. Narintip Onrat of Thailand, Arunmoli Arunagiri of India, Katrina Marie Hernandez of the Philippines, Shania Sunny of Australia, and Maya Gasal Akiyeva of Turkmenistan. So we do have an Oceania Championship in this. And in the Legends competition, Arunagiri of India, a rookie, Narintip Onrat of Thailand. And all of that happening in Group B. It doesn't follow over into Group A, which comes up in around half an hour's time. And in the men's up to 107 kilo final following this, it's the same story, 11 in it. The minimum required for 2 groups. So very good morning again from Will Downing. We enter the last of the individual finals today. It is actually the shortest day. Action continuing to around 4:45 Thailand time. It's just about 9:25 now. A run through the various record holders. The world record held by Zhang Feifei of China, 159. We do see her later on. Siti Mahmood of Indonesia. Zoraida Miliano of the Dominican Republic as well. So there is an open competition fully in this too. Zhang Feifei obviously being the Asian record holder as well. Hamdan Al-Hajjaj of Jordan with the Legends record. Oceania record held by Christine Ashcroft of Australia. That's going back just around a decade or so. 2018 in Mexico City. So the second heaviest weight division of the lot. And we've seen a tremendous week. Numbers continuing to be up around 260 or so. And Bangkok have been fine hosts. Now let's see who'll be fine referees for this final. That's been decided then. Norsir Mohammed, the chief referee from Malaysia, Jenny Ortiz, the left side referee from Colombia, and Fatih La Shahab of Libya will be the right side referee.
Representing for the technical officials, the chief referee from Malaysia, Nauzia Muhammad. The left side referee from Colombia, Jenny Ortiz Cardenas. The right side referee from Libya, Fadil Lacha. The technical controller from Malaysia, Nur Fahanan Muhammad Shah. Introducing for VRSTO, from South Korea, Lee Yoo-jin. From Kazakhstan, Olga Prokopychina. From Australia, Christina Ziraldo. And the technical delegate from Malaysia, Chida Mancha.
You can just about see, and see even better now, our video review officials, Lee Yoo-jin of Korea, Olga Prokopychina of Kazakhstan, Christina Serrado of Australia, technical delegate for the week, Noor Shida Matcha of Malaysia. So today is the shortest day, and tomorrow is just about the longest day. We've got the team competitions, and it feels like every nation that has enough numbers has entered team into it. It'll be basically 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. tomorrow in Bangkok. And for the final individual events, women's 86 up to 86 kilo final kicking off today will be on in just about 90 minutes time, just past that for the men's up to 107 kilo final, with the over 86 and men's over 107 finals later on. So Narantip Onrat of Thailand is going to start with 50 in the rookie competition. Aramoli Aranagiri of India 80, Shania Soni of Australia 90, along with Katerina Maria Hernandez of the Philippines and Maya Gazelle Akieva going for 105. That'll be the opening round, and it's all coming up on day 5 in Bangkok. We're at the Miracle Grand Convention Hotel, and as always, if you are around Bangkok, please do come along. We had some in yesterday, enjoying the action. Right up in the north of the city, close to the Don Airport, Don Muang. And you would be more than welcome. Next up, the women's 86 kilo final. It's on the way.
Is that all you got? Yeah. I only got one question. So is that all you got? You go big or stronger. You push harder. Is that all you got? You climb higher, faster. So is that all you got? You put your best and the rest in. No resting. Is that all you got? So you a victor. I only got one question. So is that all you got? Yeah, look at you now. So is that all you got? Take a look at you now. So is that all you got? Look at you now. Is that all you got? Yeah, I only got one question. So is that all you got?
We will begin in 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. It's time to start for the first attempt representing Thailand. นฤทิพย์อ่อนรัตน์
So we've got quite a few who are seeing for the first time, and this is the first of them. It's an international debut for Narantip Onrat of Thailand, going for 50. She's in the rookie competition, and as always, that means everything she's going for here is a lifetime best attempt. Well primed for the host nation. And thumbs up for a fine job. It's gone like clockwork here this week. Is this to begin? So here comes her opening lift. Coming in is a 16-year-old, by the way, in the rookies, and that's a good lift. 3 white lights, that's how you want to start. And the original mark that she was looking at was 48, but they actually added some kilos onto it. Most of the time, it'll be rolled down slightly. They went the other way, to their credit, and that's a good lift.
The first attempt representing India, Arunmoli Arunagiri.
So next to go then for India, Arunmoli Arunagiri. She's from Chennai. So her international debut was at the World Championships where she finished 20th. She lifted 92 in that, so that is a lifetime best. And prior to that, national champion of the Khelo India Para Games. That was March of last year. They found a lot of really good international class athletes that way. So this for 80 then. So it's a solid enough place to start. It's 12 below that lifetime best from October in Cairo. All set for 80. Given that a solid go, and that will be 2 red lights though on the press sequence, so misses out, took it steadily, didn't get it. That's something to be looked at, definitely. Something they would hope quite minor to be ironed out.
Loaders, load the bar to 90 kilograms, rack high 10. The first attempt representing Philippines, Katrina Marie Hernandez.
So now it's Katerina Marie Hernandez coming up for the Philippines. So she finished 24th in the World Championships, which was her international debut. And at that lifted 92. So going here for 90. And started off actually in Cairo on 80 and 255. Saw her in the end finish in quite high, 10th spot in the total lift. And since then, silver in the Southeast Asian Games behind Siti Mahmouda. Lifted 85 there. This for 90 and this for the lead.
Good lift!
She has made that work very well. So 90, that very close to her lifetime best. Successfully done. Good effort.
Loaders,
Did well
load
at
the
it.
bar to 90 kilograms, rack high 13.
Yeah, did really well with that.
The first
Lot to be
attempt
satisfied with for her.
Australia, Shania Zoning.
So now for Australia, it is Shania Sunny, based in Melbourne. Well, she made her international debut at the World Championships, finished 12th in that, lifted 96. Now that was at the weight division one down from this. This is an attempt for a new Oceania record of 90 kilos, and that looking to overtake the mark set at the 2017 World Championships in Mexico City of Christine Ashcroft. So Oceania record straight away being sought, and well, this is the Oceania Championship we're in now, so break the Oceania record, you'll win the Oceania Championship. Lifted 103 at the Melbourne Open, and that was in the weight division down below this. That was in December. So aiming for a new Oceania record. It is 90. That's made it to the top.
Good
Oceania record
lift.
it is
And a new Oceania record.
for Shania Sunny, and more to come.
Loaders, load the bar to 105
Good solid lift.
kilograms, rack high 9.
After going over 100 kilos in December domestically in the Melbourne Open. That was gettable, and that was got. Oceania champion then off the back of that, an Oceania record as well.
Turkmenistan, Maria Gozelle Akiyeva.
So now, for Turkmenistan, Maya Gosel Akiyeva. And she's going for 105. Now, she finished 14th at the World Championships. Lifted 113 there. Major championship medalist previously at the Asian Games in 2014. That was a bronze. Sergei Mladze out on stage with it again on top of his own competition too. So he's had a busy week. He always has a busy week. She's actually had 2 top 10 finishes at World Championships as well, so very, very solid ones. She still 39 as well. So this for 105, and that's a good lift. So good prospect certainly in terms of the total lift for her. Made that work very, very well. Silver in the European Open in Tbilisi in 2022, which is, I think, almost as east in Europe as you can get. Almost as east as you can get. Did very well with that.
The second attempt representing Thailand. Narintip Onrat.
Right, we go into round 2, and Narintip Onrat is here for Thailand. 50 done, and this is for 55. Well, a good successful start on her international debut by lifting 50. This to add 5 onto it for Thailand. Still a minute, still plenty of time. Got plenty on her side. Started very well with 50, as she will be the Asian rookie champion off the back of this. So here's the lift at 55 and push through really well. Did Narintip Onrat, and that's a good lift. It's 3 white lights for her. Well, she made that work excellently. There's maybe a few more kilos achievable there. 50 and then 55.
Load the bar to 82 kilograms.
Did a very good job of that.
11.
Certainly a lot for her to be very, very happy with there, and more to come. So now everybody in the first round had a successful lift, apart from the person we're going to see now.
India, Arunagiri.
But Arunagiri has the chance to change that now, and she is the only one of the Legends competition, so get a mark in, solid mark, then she's the Asian Legends champion. So adding 2 kilos onto what she did before, so she's sticking to the path that she has been on. 80 before, missed that. It was 2-1 against on the press, you may remember, so 82 the target now. 25 seconds to go. Wanting those straps to be absolutely perfect. Oh, we're down to 18 now. Very close to it last time. Let's see about now. Looking to keep that press under control and to get it locked out.
No lift.
Yeah, again, it's the same story. It's 2-1 against in the press sequence. This needs to tidy it up a bit. Nothing wrong with the stop. That's all okay. Just needing to even it all up.
Loaders, loader bar team 94 kilograms, rack height 13.
Little bit more smoother action on the way up, and that'll be given, you'd imagine. So that's 2 misses now. That is somewhat unfortunate for Aruna Guri in her second international championship. And in her second international championship, it's Shania Sunny for Australia. So that's one Oceania record done. Going for another one here, aiming for 94. Hadn't been involved in sport before, coming into powerlifting, and had been training for a year in advance of the World Championships Australia team getting larger all the time. And they've got more to come. They've got a nice series of events held across the country each year. So this will be 94. Oceania record achieved and Oceania title secured. And this is for 94. Punched through well. And that is another Oceania record, 94. Job done. Came through that very well. So that's 2 lifetime bests in this weight division and 2 Oceania records. And that'll be the gold for the Oceania Championship.
The second attempt representing Philippines.
So worth remembering then there are 9 in the Asian Championship. We've also got for the Dominican Republic in Group A, Zoraida Miliano bringing the open element to it. Caterina Maria Hernandez for Philippines coming again. It was 90 first of all, now 97. So this will be a lifetime best by 5 being attempted here. So 97 it is. Well, that press made it up. We'll see what they thought about the stop sequence as well. And they've all voted down on the press sequence, which was a bit awkward going up. Obviously, it was by a good bit the heaviest attempt that she's had in her career.
Load the bar to 110 kilograms. Rack high.
And the right hand was leading all the way. It wasn't an even press, unfortunately, so that's something to work on for her last attempt. Misses out, got 90 though. All voted down on the press. Very close, actually, I thought, in terms of the stop sequence as well, but got that. So now it's Megasel Ekiyeva for Turkmenistan. Gold in the America's Open Championship in Bogota in 2018. European Open silver 2022 in Tbilisi. Asian Games bronze in Incheon in 2014. Sixth in the Paralympic Games in Paris. Did very well to qualify for that. Final advice from Sergei Meladze. Still plenty of time on the clock here. So coming through at 110, and Ekiyeva's been here before. She's got an advance of that at the World Championships, and she does it here, 110. So that's very good in terms of the total lift as well. Strong lift, did well with it. That's 2 rounds done then in this up to 86 kilo final. Ekiyeva leading on 110. And in terms of the open competition, Asia-Oceania is next up on 94 and crowned the Oceania champion by this stage as we go into round 3. And it's Narantip Onrat of Thailand, 50 and 55 done for lifetime best. This now for 58. And she is the Asian rookie champion, having got those marks, winning the rookie total lift as well. Well, that has her primed. So the first 2 in the bag, this for her 3rd lifetime best of the morning. She's really progressed very well in her first international competition, and it being the Asian Championship as well. Has punched through and has got that raised all the way to 58. Oh no, it's 2 and against this time. Well, she did well to get the press anyway. Felt by 2 of the 3 referees that it wasn't quite tidy enough. She was close to it. She certainly looked, when she lifted 55, there were a few more kilos available. Wavered a bit, certainly not an even press on the way, led with the right, drifting a bit. all reasonably minor and fixable, and that's her heaviest attempt on her debut, and obviously it's a lifetime best. Very close to it, almost avoidable actually.
India,
Akieva in front, and now looking to get a mark on the board to claim the Legends competition. It's Aranmoli Arunagiri of India. Well, missed out on 80 and 82. She did lift 92 at the World Championships on her international debut. This 10 under, but every single lift is different. Every day is different. That's an important one then to finally get on the board with the last attempt, avoid being wiped out. So this is to finally get sorted, get on the board and to win the Legends competition, which would be quite a nice reward. She's 46 from Chennai, got all her marks in at the World Championship, so despite finishing 20th in the best lift, absolutely rocketed up the standings on the total lift for 10. So just to keep this tidy, make sure that she'd got it right this time.
No lift.
And I'm afraid not, and it's 2-1 against. It's not been a morning, it is a wipeout. Doesn't get the mark. Again, it was only 2 and against. Little bit of leading and halted a bit. Smoothness not quite there.
Loaders, load the bar to 97 kilograms.
So, doesn't get it.
10.
Well, that's a pity. It would have been a nice reward after many years of effort. I mean, to get into international powerlifting takes time. Takes some a very long time.
Katrina Marie Hernandez.
On we go. Katrina Maria Hernandez of the Philippines missed 97 in the opening round. Going for it again. It's a lifetime best attempt by 5. Succeeded with 90 in the opening round, which was a good tidy mark, very close to her lifetime best. And this to continue on. Can she make it to 97? Well, ready to go. Minute left. Now the lift can begin. So 97 it is. Made it through. Got there. And 2 and against. Well, again, it was very much touch and go. Centre referee gave that after voting down a couple of the lifts. So, didn't get that. Was pushing up. Almost there. A lot of the misses that we've seen, you can see why they weren't given. But very close to it. Not terrible lifts at all, not awful in terms of technique, quite decent technique, just needs to be brushed up slightly. Also, that was once more the heaviest attempt of her career. Now, Shania Sunny going for a third Oceania record of the morning for Australia. They've got the fan club in again, going here for 98. The Oceania champion. Well, the previous Oceania record was 85, stood for 9 years. So moved up to the up to 86 kilo category after doing really well at 79 at the World Championships. So another 4 to add on to the new Oceania record, and on the way up, hit the top. And that's a good lift. 98. Good job, well done. 3 Oceania records. That is very firmly the way to do it. And that'll definitely help in the total lift. So Oceania champion, gold in the Oceania total lift as well. And in the open total lift, into the lead. First one to get all 3 lifts in.
The third attempt, representing Turkmenistan, Mayagözel Akiyeva.
Mayagözel Akiyeva with a chance to lead the Asian total lift and the open total lift for quite a while. Going into Group A, this will be for 115. Little point at the elbows for her exception. Force of habit from the old days not going back very far at all when athletes had to do that, point at what they were accepted to. But now it's on screen for all of the referees so they can take it into account. There was an athlete a few years ago who didn't do that and got their lifts voted down. Their coach, who hadn't come through powerlifting, had said, yeah, you don't need to do that, they'll know. Anyway, here's the lift, 115. Akiyeva getting it, she's got all of her lifts in here. 2 to 1 in her favour. Well, she's done brilliantly there. She has exceeded her tally from the World Championships. And Akiyeva has gone and done it again. It was 113 at the Worlds. And now she's come along and set a new lifetime best. Matched it. What a great job.
Representing Australia.
There is going to be a power lift, a 4th attempt at an Oceania record. This does go forward into the overall result, not the total lift. Shania Sunny back again. Knocking on the door of the Commonwealth Games. Might make it. 2030 games are in India, an extra incentive there to qualify for that. those Commonwealth Games at Medabad in 4 years' time. So this for 100, and this to bring the Oceania record into 3 figures. A couple of goals already for the Oceania Championship and the Oceania Total Lift. For 100. Got a bit stuck. Not this time. But it's been a good return. 3 Oceania records. Finishing at 98. Breaking the 9-year-old record. That just wasn't going to get any higher. Got past 100 at the Melbourne Open, but not this time for Shania Sonny, but still the Oceania champion.
The competition remains up to 86 kilograms.
That's the end of Group B, and it's Maya Gazelle-Akieva who leads on 115. Second in the open competition, Shania Sonny for Australia. Second in the Asian Championship, Katerina Maria Hernandez of the Philippines. And third, Narantip Onrat of Thailand. Sonny also the Oceania champion with that record. And the total lift, it's Akieva 1, Onrat 2, Hernandez 3 in terms of Asia. And in the open competition, Akieva 1 and Shania Sonny 2. So we've got a Group A coming up straight away. And look at some of those names there. So yeah, very briefly about the exceptions. Now it's all on screen for all of the referees, but previously the athletes had to point at whatever the exceptions were, and there was one particular athlete, it's going back a few years, would have happened to a few athletes, but their coach had just said, no, you don't need to do that because the referees would always know. But then if you think about it, if you're dealing with 60 or 70 athletes in a day, how would you know? Who would remember? Why would you remember? Lesson of the story, always point. Akieva still does. So 6 to come in Group A of this up to 86 kilo final, and some really, really good competitors in this.
Introducing for the athletes, representing Kazakhstan, Molly Akanbetova. Representing Uzbekistan, Olsugu Urolova. Representing Korea, Hwang Yu-son. Representing Dominican Republic, Zoraida Miliano. Representing China, Zheng Feifei. And representing Indonesia, Siti Mamuta.
So they are the 6 in this Group A. Moldir Makanbetova of Kazakhstan, Rozgul Urolova of Uzbekistan, Wang Yusun of Korea, Zoraida Miliano of the Dominican Republic, Sheng Feifei of China, and Siti Mahmuda of Indonesia. Quick run through of the world records. Sheng Feifei of China holding that, 159. Alina Kumeko of Ukraine, the next gen record, and Hamdan Al-Hajjaj of Jordan in the legends. And they, the Asian record holders too, the rookie in the next gen, not hit yet. Tiana Medeiros with the Americas record. That's worth looking out for in the case of Zoraida Miliano. And Shania Sunny now with that new Oceania record. Updated, broke it 3 times, went for a 4th, not quite there. What a great morning. Oceania champion now. So Group A it is. We'll start off with Moldair Makanbetova of Kazakhstan with her lift of 98. And you're seeing live changes happening right there. I'm not sure I changed Makanbetova's country there a few moments ago, but she is Kazakhstan. Uralova, Uzbekistan, 113. Wang Yusun of Korea, 119. Zoraida Miliano of the Dominican Republic, 122. Sheng Feifei of China, 125. Oh, not anymore, 131. Just like that, that'll be the heaviest attempt. Siti Mahmuda of Indonesia, 130. Actually, that's something you get to see in weightlifting a lot. They change around a lot more in that than in powerlifting, and you can see the live changes all the time between lifts. And you've seen a little bit of that here. What goes on backstage with the declarations. So our referees again, continuing on to Group A, Norcia Binti Mohammed, the centre referee for Malaysia. All getting set for this Group A, the final 6. Asian and Ocean Open Championships being decided here.
Referees and spotter loaders, please take your positions on the field of play.
So the penultimate individual women's final. Jenny Ortiz, Fatih Les Shahab, the side referees for this decider. And Group A of the women's up to 86 kilo final on the way.
Yeah. I only got one question, so is that all you got? You go big or stronger, you push harder, is that all you got? You climb higher, faster, so is that all you got? You put your best and the rest in, no resting, is that all you got? So you a victor, I only got one question, so is that all you got? Yeah, look at you now, so is that all you got? Take a look at you now. So is that all you got? Look at you now. Is that all you got? Yeah, I only got one question. So is that all you got?
Category Group A will begin in 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2.
Yeah.
Let's start with the first attempt. Representing Kazakhstan, Moldair Makanbetova.
So we go into Group A, and actually quite an achievement for Moldair Makanbetova of Kazakhstan to be in Group A. It's her second major championship, and actually she won silver in the World Ability Sports Games in 2023. 13th in the World Championships in her major debut last year in Cairo, where she lifted 88. Bronze in the Tbilisi World Cup in 2023. So here she is for the ever-growing Kazakh team with their sporting anthem. So that's a lifetime best by 10. This is a real solid attempt. Obviously, prospects in the total lift as well have opened up a lot for those in Group A because of the misses in Group B. Funny how things pan out. A lot of the time it's the other way round. So Makan Beethoven for 98.
Good.
Gets it. Lifetime best. 2-1 in her favour. Centre referee didn't give it, but gets it on the majority, and that for her will do very nicely indeed. What a nice lift.
Loaders. Loader bar to 113 kilograms. Record 11.
Yeah, should be more than satisfied with that. And when you start off with a lifetime best, I mean, it's a big ask doing it. In many ways it is a big gamble. But obviously those who do it, and such a big margin as well, feel they can definitely do it. So on we go, and this is a woman who's become very familiar. Orzugul Urolova of Uzbekistan, going for 113, so she's finished 6th in the last 2 World Championships, 4th in the Asia-Oceania Championships 4 years ago in Pyeongtaek, Korea, successful in the World Cup circuit, bronze in Tbilisi last year. She was only 3 kilos off bronze, by the way, at the last edition of this. So remembering that Miliano is in this as well for the Dominican Republic, this is the 4th heaviest attempt in the Asian Championships. So the potential is definitely there for a medal today. That's the effort for 113, and Urolova's been good. Well, it's a nice way to start, 113. Gets it going well for Uzbekistan. Nice lift. Heavier ones to come. She's done really well with that.
The first attempt representing
very satisfying.
Hwang Yu-son.
Hwang Yu-son of Korea. 5th in the total lift of the World Championships. It was 13 in the best lift there. Top 10 finisher in the best lift. Previously, that was 2023, finishing in 10th. 4th in the most recent Asia-Oceania Championships. Bronze in Beijing at last year's World Cup, silver in Pattaya in the World Cup there. So just like Urolova, seeking a first ever championship medal, having come mightily close to it 4 years ago in Pyeongtaek. So that's the mission, basically, for those two. And certainly the mission for Hwang Yusun here from Chungju. Well, punched through very strongly at 119.
Good.
Made that work very, very well indeed. That's a super effort.
Loaders. Load the bar to 122 kilograms. Rack high, 9.
Excellently done at 113. Plus 6.
The first attempt representing Dominican Republic, Zoraida Miliano.
So, Zoraida Miliano of the Dominican Republic, the Pan Am bronze medalist in Santiago, and a whole load of medals on the World Cup circuit. Gold in Belize, gold in Acapulco, gold in Santiago, bronze in Rancagua. 122 this is for her. Lifted 127 in winning gold in Acapulco, 132 at the World Championships, 136 in Belize in taking gold there. All the golds, got all her lifts in. She's consistent that way. .122 is a solid place for her to start. On the way, very well.
Good.
And Miliano gets it, so she leads the open competition on 122. That was nicely done.
Loaders. Load the bar to
What a really strong effort.
Rack high, 11.
Very impressively done. Nothing more can be said about that. Polished it off excellently.
First attempt representing Indonesia, Siti Mahmuda.
Siti Mahmuda on the way, the bronze medalist at the World Championships in 2019 in Astana, silver at the European Open Championships in Berck Sumer in 2018. Asian Games bronze last time out, silver before that, 2018 in Jakarta. In the last 4 Asian Championships, she's won medals, bronzes and silvers both. And Southeast Asian Games champion again this year in January in Nakhon Ratchasima. The woman who's done it all. Still coming back for more. 130 for Siti Mahmuda here for the lead with 1 to go. Really impressive career for Indonesia. We've seen some new names for them that have come through this year, claiming medals, titles at the Southeast Asian Games, and impressed here. Siti Mahmuda, who's been winning major championship medals for years, coming in here at 130, taking the lead with a good lift, and 1 lifter to come. She's done well with that.
Loaders. Load the bar to 131 kilograms. Rack high, 5.
Siti Mahmuda's done it again. Fighting for another major championship medal.
the first attempt representing China, Zheng Feifei.
And when it comes to this woman, you'll always be fighting against her. The reigning Asia-Oceania, Asian Games and world champion, the Paralympic silver medalist twice over, Zheng Feifei, who holds the world record as well at 159. Absolutely brilliant athlete. Lifted 155 for Paralympic silver. Her second world title taken in Cairo. It was her 5th world championship medal. It was 3 silvers before that. She's the reigning champion in everything except the Paralympics. A world record set in Tbilisi at the World Cup there. Not quite satisfied. From Handan Hebei. Coming through at 131 and more than comfortable. Not quite perfect, the setup for her, but the finish definitely was. All 3 white lights going away. What an impressive, excellent lift by her. Really, really dynamic. So Zheng Feifei leads 131, Sidi Mahmood is second, 130. Huang third in the Asian Championships, 119. Miliano third in the Open, 122.
Moldiera Makhadmetova.
So Molder Makhadmetova for Kazakhstan. Already a very impressive lifetime best of 98, and this to increase it to 3 figures. So this 100 then for Molder Makhadmetova. So certainly chances in terms of the total lift. A reminder that Akiyeva lifted 330 in the total lift. So this for 100.
Good lift!
Superb lifetime best attempt, goes into 3 figures. Molder has done really well. And more to come, maybe. Certainly looks as if there's range for more. But 88 her lifetime best coming into this. Any domestic competitions where she's already lifted this, we tend not to hear about. It doesn't go down as a international lifetime best, an official lifetime best.
The second attempt,
But she's got the 100.
Orzugul Uralova.
So next up, it's Orzugul Uralova, looking to improve on her 4th place in the Asia-Oceania Championships from 4 years ago. She's aiming for 116 here. This would put her 4th. She's still behind Maya Gazel Akiyeva of Turkmenistan, who went to 115. This to overtake her. 116.
Good.
And that is really impressive and really strong. And that moves her up a step to 4th spot. So she's in the top 4 like she was 4 years ago. And she won't be overtaken. It will be at worst 4th. She's hoping it won't be at worst 4th. That depends on the rest. But she's done really well. As usual, Urolova.
Second attempt, representing Korea, Hwang Yoo-son.
127 by Urolova in the Worlds, by the way. It's worth keeping that in mind as we go on. Hwang Yoo-son is in the bronze medal position on 119. So that is 3 clear of Urolova. Aiming here for 124, which she will hope will get her out of sight. Hwang Yoo-son, like Urolova, has not got a major championship medal to her name. Now, there is a possibility that they both do it. But the likely route for that now, with Sheng Fei and Siti Mahmuda both going past 130, is that it would be one in the best lift and one in the total lift. And the total lift being brought in 4 years ago, a real reward for consistency, getting all the lifts in, and strong lifts in, high lifts in. $124 then. In terms of the open competition, she would go into bronze above Zoraida Miliano here as well. That didn't take very long at all. Stop sequence, might have rushed that a little bit. It's 2 votes down on the stop. And that does then open the door maybe for Urolova. Here's the view. Needed a bit more. Now they put a lift challenge in to see what the video referees were voting at the time of the lift backstage. And this is the view that they had with the spotter cameras that are on stage alongside the stage referees. So those the 3 angles, and they've given it.
The lift challenge has been approved.
Well, that's a good challenge. Hwang gets the lift. It had opened the door for Urolova to nip in and grab the bronze potentially, or have a go at it. Now she's going to have to rethink. Urolova was going to go for 120 in the final round with Hwang on 119, but now Hwang is on 124. So does Urolova have to go for 125?
For the second attempt.
That's one of those decisions to come.
For the second attempt, representing Dominican Republic, Zoraida Miliano.
Zoraida Miliano of the Dominican Republic then has been knocked down to 4th place in the open competition, but she's come here to win a medal and aiming for 126. So Miliano, the Pan Am bronze medalist, top 7 in the world at her first World Championship. She's come through in the last 3 years. national coaches Maria Carvalho, Aymen Kichi. So Maria Carvajal with her. $126 for Miliano. This would be, oh good lord, unexpected. Now, our coach has taken a tumble, hopefully all right. Still 27 seconds to go. That's one of these things I've not seen before. Well, she's up, Maria Carvajal. This might be one of these things that gets put down as a technical stop and we'll start again. As the clock stops, you see, at 19 seconds. So she may be given the 2 minutes again. So she's been given the time to do the lift. And here it comes. Zoraida Miliano, 126. She's punched through well after facing something that I'm not sure anybody has done before in a major competition. She's got it. It's a good lift. Miliano clearing 126. Well, she got the lift very well.
Loaders, load the bar to 133 kilograms.
That was very impressive.
Time 11.
After everything, well, she kept her concentration. And Maria Carvajal will need a couple of minutes to recover from that. She's also putting the vote in for the next round and limping into the back. That was a bit awkward. Here comes Siti Mahmouda. Going here for 133. This to take the lead in this Asian Championship. Well, she had a bit of an extra weight off the back of what was happening. 133. Pushing through. Doing a good job of that.
No lift.
It's no lift though, stop sequence. Well, she punched through fine. It was what came earlier. That would have been the lead. And she misses out at 133.
Loaders, load the bar to 135 kilograms.
Bit of daylight there, needed to sink a little more. More obvious stop. Doesn't get it.
The second attempt, representing China, Zheng Feifei.
So that opens the door a little bit more for Zheng Feifei. $135. for Sheng Feifei. That, by the way, had been the first miss of the competition for Siti Mahmuda, so Sheng Feifei has a chance to open up a little bit of a gap here of 5 kilos. Time to concentrate. The minute mark. Getting her back in motion. There's so many who do that. A few seconds to consider the lift and then the minute marker to get them back in the real world. 135 for Sheng Feifei. And up. Like that.
Good
She's aiming for a third Asia-Oceania title in a row, and she's well on the way to it. She leads by 5 kilos. Siti Mahmuda's going to have to go to 136 to overtake her, if she chooses to. Well, the opportunity is being taken by her. So Sheng Feifei leads on 135, Siti Mahmuda in second on 130. In terms of the open competitions, Zoraida Miliano third for the Dominican Republic, while Hwang Yusen of Korea is third in the Asian Championship. So now Molder Bakanbaitova of Kazakhstan going for 103. For Kazakhstan. Spelt with a K in English, and as you'll see in Kazakh with a Q. So 103, this to get all the marks in, this to take the lead on the total lift. 330 is the mark of Ekeyeva, so this actually doesn't take the lead. This puts her in second in the total lift. Her marks all behind Ekeyeva, who took quite big leaps at the top of Group B. Bakanbaitova, who declared a bit higher, then didn't go for his higher mark in the opening round, dropped back by 7 or 8 kilos. So 103, this to get all the marks in, and this to be second in the total lift for now, if she can get it raised for another lifetime best attempt. 98 and 100 lifetime bests already. She's added 12 to her lifetime best already, but not another 3. Didn't complete the lift, I don't think. Raised it close to the top, but I'm not sure she actually did hit the top. Doesn't get it, misses out 103, but hits 100 anyway for a new lifetime best.
Loaders, load the bar to 117 kilograms.
And not straight,
11.
even press anyway. The right hand was leading.
The third attempt representing Uzbekistan, Ozgul Uralova.
So now, Ozgul Uralova, who got 116 and who saw Hwang at first miss 124, had the opening to go for 120. Has the option here to go for 125, but instead is going for 117. And the reason for that will have been Siti Mahmuda's miss in the second round, because if she gets this, then she definitely wins a total lift Asian Championship medal. She would lead the total lift, and there's only 2 who could overtake her in the Asian Championship. So it would be bronze at worst. And don't they know it? Uralova, this effectively for her first major championship medal, 117, and it is hers! Orolova has done it. It also means that Hwang Yusun will enjoy the same fate. That's a really, really good lift by Orolova, and in the total lift takes the lead on 346. There's 3 who can overtake her, but only 2 are in the Asian Championship. She's done it. So she has something new to celebrate. That mark on the right, second from the bottom, 346, Orolova will claim. Total lift medal. And it also means that Hwang Yusun wins the Asian Championship bronze, and this lift for 127, aiming to overtake Zoraida Miliano and to go into the Open Championship bronze medal position. But she finishes third in Asia. And that is her first major championship medal. And so much of that is a career maker. It helps a lot in some countries in terms of government sports grants, which won't be massive, but basically support you as a professional athlete. It'll help in other countries as additional sponsorship. In some countries, no financial help whatsoever, but prestige. Hwang Yusun is a major championship medalist now. Bronze in the bag. Maybe another bronze for the Open competition if she gets this. $127 then for Hwang on the way up. That's a solid lift for Hwang Yusun. And gets it! Oh, what a lift! What a fantastic lift. And she takes the lead in the total lift on 370. She's got all her marks in now. What a very impressive effort. Hwang Yusun. And that was just superb. Really, really impressive.
Attempt representing Dominican Republic, Zoraida Miliano.
That was a new lifetime best by 9 kilos for her. So now, great concentration last time for Zoraida Miliano. And this for 128. Coach Maria Carvajal, you'll remember, just slipped as that lift was about to happen. But she's seemingly okay enough to get her competitor all sorted. So now, this is for 128. Hwang Yusun has gone up to third in the Open competition. This to get that bronze medal back. Still 50 seconds on the clock. So 128. Her lifetime best is in the 130s. This to get her going. This to punch through if she can. She didn't seem entirely satisfied with it. And it's 2 and against. So she doesn't get it. And it means she finishes 4th in the Open competition. And only just missed out on it. Now let's see this then. Yeah, rocks over a little bit. They gave her the stop sequence. That little bit of rocking and slight lack of control meant the 2 referees voted her down. not seen as a full, clean, even straight press. So she misses out on the medals, and Hwang Yu-sun has the Open Championship bronze as well.
The third attempt representing Indonesia, Siti Mahmuda.
Siti Mahmuda, what a day. And 134 she's going for here, which means she's not going to attempt to go for the gold. Zheng Feifei is the champion on 135. Siti Mahmuda has the silver medal. That miss on 133 opened the door behind her in the total lift competition. But she wins silver in the Asia-Oceania Championship for the second time. It's her 5th Asian Championship medal. Her 7th continental medal. 1 silver, 1 bronze in the last 2 Asian Para Games, and another to aim for in October, which is another big date in the diary, and the World Championships slated for Bahrain in December. So 134. This to get the lift in the bag to be 1 kilo behind the current gold medal mark. Siti Mahmuda has got it. That is fabulous for Siti Mahmuda. She's got much to celebrate. She's getting better all the time.
Loaders, load the bar to 137 kilograms.
That is a whopping lifetime best. Lifetime best by almost 10. She lifted 129 in Cairo. Now she's added 5 onto it. She started with a lifetime best of 130. That was immense. 134 for the silver medal.
The third attempt representing China, Zheng Feifei.
And maybe the thought for Siti Mahmuda was if she'd even gone for 136 and got it, Zheng Feifei would be coming out aiming for 137 and aiming for the gold. This is the last lift of the competition, and she is the champion again. So this to win the total lift. Right now, Hwang leads that on 370, Urolova second, 346, and Ekeyeva third on 330. So she's watching this very carefully. So this to wrap it up. This to win the total lift, and if she doesn't get it, then Hwang Yu-sun wins the total lift. Let's see. 137 for Zheng Feifei. Gets it there. She was never going to be denied. That's what you call a winner. Already got the best lift gold in the bag, already crowned the champion, but still wanted to win the total lift. Wants all the gold medals on offer. Takes the total lift with a final mark of 403, wins that by 33. Wins the best lift by 3. Well, there's an immense amount to go through in the final scores. Zheng Feifei, the Asian champion, Asia-Oceania champion again, 137. Siti Mahmuda, the silver on 134. Hwang Yu-sun of Korea takes the Asian Championship and Open Championship bronze on 127. And the total lift, Zheng 1, Hwang 2, Urolova 3, Ekeyeva 4. She was just edged out the edge. Shania Sonny is the Oceania champion, wins the total lift as well. I think that's everything. If not, we'll review the extra winners during the victory ceremony. The rookie title going to Narantip Onrat of Thailand. Victory ceremony is on the way.
Ladies and gentlemen, the victory ceremony for the women's up to 86 kilograms category Asian Open Championship. Please welcome the medalists.
So, victory ceremonies time. And there was a prospect we were going to have 3 victory ceremonies, as we were going to have 3 different results. But it's just 2 now because of that miss right at the end. Unfortunate miss for Zoraida Emiliano. Judith Agudo of World Powerlifting presenting the medals here to 3 very great candidates. She's the powerlifting team manager, she is Judith. Wang Yuxian, what a day. Her first major championship medal, picking up a bronze in the best lift. Oliver, bronze in the total lift. Similarly, her first major championship medal. That victory ceremony on the other podium, backstage, in a few minutes' time. Silver for Siti Mahmouda. It is another continental medal for the perennial Southeast Asian Games champion. Siti Mahmouda picks up her 7th continental medal. It is her 3rd silver. Second time she's done it at the Asia-Oceania Championships. And Zheng Feifei back for more. She's the Asia-Oceania champion for a 3rd time. 2 Asian Games golds to come, and aiming for that hat-trick in Nagoya in October. The twice
Ladies and gentlemen,
world champion
if you are able
takes
for
the
national
Asian crown
anthem of
again
China.
for China. Zheng Feifei takes the title. She wins the total lift as well. That 1, 2, 3 was Zheng, Wang and Oliver of Uzbekistan in terms of the total lift. And in the Asian Championship and the Open Championship as well. Hence the 2nd set of medals. Zheng Feifei takes the title, 137 for China. Siti Mahmouda, the silver for Indonesia, 134. And Wang Yuson, the bronze, 127. With, in the open competition, Zoraida Emiliano of the Dominican Republic, missing right at the end and finishing 4th on 126. 4th in the Asian Championship, Orzagul Urolova for Uzbekistan. The rookie title going to Narantip Onrat of Thailand. In the Legends competition, no mark for Arunmoli Arunagiri. Unfortunate for her, that is the Asia and Open Championship ceremonies. And the Oceania victory ceremony. That is coming in a few moments' time.
And for the next victory ceremony, for the women's up to 86 kilograms
and that final lift as well for Zheng Feifei knocked Ekayeva off the podium in terms of the total lift. And that would have meant a lot to her. No doubting that. She has been a major championship medalist. Her last major championship medal coming in 2022 in the European Open. She wasn't at the Asia-Oceania Championships. I'm trying to recall if Turkmenistan had a team there. I'm not sure they did. It would have bridged the gap, definitely.
Ladies and gentlemen, the victory ceremony for the women's up to 86 kilogram category Oceania Championship. Please welcome the medalists.
So this is the victory ceremony for the Oceania Championship. And the new Oceania champion.
The medals and souvenir will be presented by Judith Agudo, World Powerlifting Team Manager.
Middle step of the podium. There've actually been quite a few.
Right now.
It's been a first time feeling for them. They've not known where to go. Judith
Representing
Agudo, the World Powerlifting Team Manager, presenting the medals here. Shania Sonny is the Oceania champion. 3 new Oceania records. Wins the total lift as well. Got all 3 lifts in regulation. Lifting the Oceania record from 85, which had stood for 9 years from Christine Ashcroft to Mexico City at the World Championships. And now it's 98.
And now,
3 successful lifts, 90, 94, 98. For Shania Sonny, who is the Oceania champion for Australia.
Rounds of the big applause.
That was a proper result. Big Team Australia have now, nice setup. Brand new logo, smart logo actually, for Paralifting Australia. And that is the gold medal for Australia. Continental title for Shania Sonny. Cracking result, might make it to the Commonwealth Games.
The victory ceremony for women's
on the edge of that, but very much at the top here. So we go on the men's final, the penultimate men's individual final, up to 107 kilos. That begins in 25 minutes. Coverage underway. If you're watching live, in quarter of an hour, please do join us for that.